Today is Motivational Thursday, and today we're going to do Motivational Thursday a little different. It's going to be surrounded by our subject, and the subject is downloads from heaven. This was a time when my niece was about 8 or 9 years old, and the school gave her a school project to do. And apparently the parents did not know how to do the school project. So she came and asked me. And when she asked me, of course, you can't tell children no. But I did not want to do it. I was upset. I was angry. I was angry because the parents could have at least tried to work on the project for her. But they didn't. So I went to pick her up, and I was still upset. I was angry because parents have an anointing to take care of their children. Aunties, they don't have an anointing to do that. They just pick them up, let them do whatever they want to do, and they send them back home. But this incident, I had to help her with her school project. It was her very first one. And I was angry. And I was pacing the floor, just angry. And I think she knew I was upset. I didn't say very much. It was the expression on my face. So I'm pacing the floor, angry. So I went out on the deck and I sat down in the chair and I'm just talking to the Lord. Why I got to do this? Why do I have to help some other child, with their school project? And she's looking out the window at me, and I'm looking back at her like, yeah, I don't want to do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't feel like I was expected to do this. But at that moment, the Lord interrupted my anger, and He gave me a download of the project. He gave me the title. He gave me a picture of what the project looks like. He gave me a whole outline of it. It was like a download of everything. And when He did that, I got up and I went inside and I said, "You ready? Let's go." Because now I have an idea of what to do. Because before I didn't have an idea. I don't have kids, so I don't know anything about school at this point. But after the Lord gave me a download, I went and I said, "Let's go." So I went to the store and I was giving her somewhat of what the Lord had given me as a download. And I still allow her to have the free spirit enough to create her own project, because I still needed her to have her own signature on the project, because when she presents it to her school, and if she has to stand up in front of the classroom, she will be familiar with it. I couldn't just do the entire project. So we're picking everything for the project, and if you know me personally, I like to do things right, especially when you doing a project from the beginning to the end. So I'm allowing her to pick the project, and we going over the material, because she had to do a 5-page report over the project as well. So all of these things that I'm doing over a weekend. And she's excited, and I'm giving her the outline and all of this. Well, we end up finishing the project. She ended up getting the A for the best project, and I allowed her to, I had to help her how to give a presentation in front of a classroom and be confident and speaking in front of the classroom. So I had to come up with a way that it became personal to her as she presented. Well, the project came out okay. We was excited. But why am I talking about heaven's downloads? Downloads from heaven. Well, it's like anything else in life. A lot of times when God has chosen and selected us for many things in life, whatever it may be, He knows that we're upset. Because I never did pray out loud. I was steaming and angry and just mad. He interrupted my anger and just said, "Here you go." One, it lets me know that I was going to help her with the project, because if He gave me the download, He was just kind of letting me know, you're going to do this. Two, that He is the perfecter of all things, and He has all the knowledge and all the information. Now, this download that He gave me to help my niece with her project, He didn't give that download to her parents. It was just me to assist her. And a lot of times in life, we may have opinions about things in the world. We may have opinions about why a person is doing this, why a person is doing that. But we didn't get a download from heaven as to why they're doing it. Only the people that was necessary, only people is necessary that's involved in the project or involved in things in life gets that download. That's if he wants to share it. One of the things, that particular moment, I realized something about God. He's very compassionate about his children, whether you are 50 years old, whether you are 10 years old, whether you're 8 years old, such as my niece. He's passionate about it. He also wants us to do excellent in whatever we do in the world. Whatever we do, whether it's making lemonade, he wants us to be passionate about that. And he would give us the understanding, this is the type of lemons to get and not lime to make the perfect lemonade. He gives you that download. Nothing is too simple for him when he gives you information. He wants to be perfect because he's perfect. And why am I talking about this? Because sometimes we get frustrated with, I don't know the information, I don't know how to do this, I don't know this and I don't know that. But he knows it, and he can give you a download. I've had so many different experiences. I'm not very good at math, and there was a time when I needed to know how to calculate how the stitches in order to make a garment. Because that was something that I was doing a project, and I needed to know the cost of each stitch. And the Lord just gave me the download of how to calculate it, which is the craziest thing, that you can actually calculate stitches for garments. But he is an amazing, wise, and smart person. And if he has called you to do a thing, he will give you the knowledge, he will give you the picture, he will give you the understanding and the measurements. What brings back to my memory is the measurements that he gave to Moses, to how to build the tabernacle. The same exact thing about your personal life. He's an amazing guy like that. But he gave me the measurements and the picture of what to do for my niece. And he can do this very same thing for you. So let him download, and you go ahead and just continue to create whatever it is that he wants you to create, and be whoever it is he wants you to be, and just enjoy life. That's why I have this motto: live your best life. I hope you guys wasn't too bored. But that's our Motivational Thursday today. Download from heaven. And until next time, this is your girl, Sonya Buchanan with Confident Promises Broadcast. Bye, you guys.